Hey, what is going on guys? John here and welcome back to the channel. So there has been a lot of news lately of the iPhone 14. Now that we're into the new year 2022, we're just roughly about 9 months away from the release of the iPhone 14 and all of its variants. Now with that, there is always going to be a bunch of leaks, and the latest one being that the notch is going to be replaced with a hole punch. Now in this case, it's not going to be necessarily a hole punch, it's going to come in a pill-shaped form. Now before we talk about all the little details, let's take a look at who was the one that got all the information and the leak. So the person on Twitter by the name of Dylan, and their username is @DylanKT. Now Dylan here is the star of the show, and it's not like he hasn't had a good track record. He did manage to predict the latest MacBook Pro's sizes, so the 14-inch and the 16-inch, and all of its specifications. So it's definitely not like we're just trusting any random Twitter user online saying what the upcoming iPhone is all about. Now if we move down to the bottom here, Ian asked if this is going to be a pill shape or just a hole punch, and his response was it's going to be a pill shaped, and this is probably most likely coming up in the upcoming iPhone because it does carry a bunch of sensors as well, not just the camera. Alright, so if you guys aren't already aware, it's pretty obvious that I do have an upside down version of the notch with the pill right on the other side. This gives you guys a more of a visual understanding of what it should look like by the time it arrives, and it looks pretty nice, to be honest. It doesn't intrude in any way. If you look at it on the other side, you do have a gigantic notch at the bottom here, which is quite intrusive. So this pill-shaped hole punch is definitely a welcome. Now in regards to what Dylan is talking about regarding the hole punch and the pill shape, there's definitely a lot of sensors going on back here, even though you guys think there's just a camera. So just shifting down to the bottom here to give you guys more of a perspective, there is at least 9 sensors down here, and the camera alone already has quite a bit of sensors underneath, so you guys can't simply just ask for Apple to put it inside the edges right here or just simply get rid of it. Alright, so now you guys are probably wondering, where is the Face ID sensors? Now that part of it is going to be underneath the display. It doesn't need the best quality. There is an IR sensor that will shoot through the display. It would work just completely fine, and that's what Apple is choosing to do. So it's probably going to be located somewhere underneath here, and that's going to be the best news ever because we can reduce everything inside this notch right here to a single little camera punch hole. Now even though it is underneath the display, I think Apple is going to be working to make it better than it is on the iPhone 13, hoping for the 90-degree where you can place it directly on the table and it can still scan your face. Alright, so there's that, and the last little bit to this detail is that it is only available on the Pro models, so you're not going to be seeing it on the iPhone 14 or the iPhone 14 mini if that's available. You're only going to be seeing it on the Pro models, which is kind of disappointing, to be honest. I don't like the polished mirror finish sides. I do prefer this a lot more, and honestly the mini size is a perfect size. I'm going to be disappointed if Apple gets rid of that, but overall this is what we got so far. I'm sure a lot more news is going to be coming up. If you guys want to stay tuned to that and watch the rest of the videos, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button right up top there. Hit that bell notification while you're at it as well. This is it. This is John once again. Peace out.